Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Najya Mawasi. For 50 years, their name has been the Commission on Affairs of the Elderly. As we look toward the future, it's clear that the people they serve are changing. Recently, Mayor Walsh announced the renaming of this office, the Age Strong Commission.
Boston is a community for every generation. This year, we'll launch Boston's Age Strong Commission, formerly known as the Elderly Commission. This revamped office will serve our seniors' needs and draw on their tremendous strengths.
This revamped commission now better reflects the vibrancy of the people they serve. Beside me is our frequent guest, Commissioner Emily Shea. Commissioner Shea oversees the Age Strong Commission for the City of Boston. As you know, our city is rapidly changing, and so are the needs of our aging residents. Emily Shea, Commissioner Shea, thank you so much. It's been several months that you've been here. You're our third-time guest.
Yes, thank you for having me back on.
Absolutely. It's very, very nice to have you here again. So it's been several months. A lot has changed within the city, especially the Age Strong organization, hence the name.
Yes, and we are just thrilled with our new name. You know, we had our name the Commission on Affairs of the Elderly for 50 years. And it served us really well during that time. But over time, language changes. And we wanted to make sure that we were remaining relevant to all of the people that we serve.
And what does that mean, remaining relevant?
Sure. So, you know, we're serving a lot of a number of baby boomers. So we're seeing our baby boomer cohort come into the aging world. And I think with the younger folks that we're serving, that the term elderly doesn't necessarily resonate with everybody. We want to make sure that all of the people that we can serve in the city feel like we're the place to come for information on programs and resources and connection to services. And so we want to make sure that those people feel like they have a place with us as well.
So why now?
Yeah, so now is a good time. As I said, our younger baby boomers are increasing in age and increasing in number. So actually, we older adults are one of the fastest growing segments of the population in Boston. We had 88,000 people over 60 in 2010, and by 2030 we'll have close to 130,000. So now is a good time to make sure that we are sending a message about who it is that we serve.
And what have you heard as far as, I know that you do a lot of outreach and the organization communicates with the aging residents. What are their expectations? What do they expect from the city of Boston?
Yeah, I mean, I think they want to have a place that they can come where they get important information. And they want to have a place where they can get connected to what's going on in the city, different things to do. But I think another important piece of that is a place that is able to kind of reflect how vibrant the community is and how active they are and how much they're doing. And I think our new name, Age Strong, really reflects that.
And what is the meaning behind Age Strong?
Sure, you're right, because we could have gone with a lot of different names. But to us, strong is really special. You know, strong is a word that resonates with Boston. We tested a lot of words with our constituents. We had a whole list of words that we were testing. And the two words that really, we asked them to say kind of which words did they feel connected to? Did they feel like described them? And the two words that came out on top were strong and experienced. And it's truly a reflection on who we serve.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
It does. The other thing about Age Strong is that in Boston, we are really strong, right? It's not just about physical strength. It's about strength of character. It's about strength of community, right? It's about being able to get through strong winters and really having the strength to carry forward and to do to take on new adventures. And that's really what we see with the people that we serve.
Great. What are some of the improvements that has been made by the Age Strong organization?
Sure. So we were able to update our mission statement with all of these changes. So our mission is to enhance the lives of people 55 plus with meaningful programs, resources, and connections so that we can live and age strong together in Boston. The meaning behind that is that we're all aging. Right? It's not
hopefully.
It's, well, right. If you're lucky, right? If you're
Exactly.
lucky, you're aging. And so we're doing this together in Boston, and we're going to make it the best experience it can be for everybody.
You mentioned programs and services. I know the last time that you were here, we did discuss a little bit about that. Could you share some of that information about some of the programs and services?
Sure, I would love to share that. So, we we do a whole host of things in our office. So we actually have volunteer programs for people 55 and older. So we have over 400 volunteers who are connected to volunteer opportunities throughout the community. You know, they're what makes Boston strong,
Absolutely.
right? We also can help people who are looking to apply for benefits, or who need to figure out how to navigate something in City Hall, or they think that they might need maybe some services to come into their home. We can help get people connected to all of those things. We can help people who are having some challenges with their housing. We provide free medical transportation for people 60 and over in Boston. And we do a lot of events and programs throughout the community. And actually, you had asked before what has changed in our commission. One really important thing that's changed is we've updated our website. So it's a lot easier to navigate and to find out what we're doing.
Which is important.
So people can find all of that information on our website. And they also can, if they don't have access to the web, they can just give us a call. They can call 311 and get connected right to us at the
And what is the website? We'll have it later on, but what is it?
Yes, our website is boston.gov/age strong.
Excellent. Okay. So there are a lot of changes, but what is staying the same?
Yeah, the things that are staying the same are really the good things that we provide for the community. So the programs and services that we offer.
Okay.
You know, we're always looking to do better with those, to enhance those, to grow those when we see needs in the community. But those are staying. We're going to continue what we're doing with those things. So the housing, the volunteer, the transportation, all of those will continue.
Sorry about that. How's
That's
the
okay.
Participation?
Yeah, I mean, we have great participation from the community. We serve probably a little over 20,000 people every year, 20,000 older adults in the community. So we want more and more people to be participating with us, whether it's knowing that they can call us for information or knowing that they can call us to find something to do in the community and go to one of our programs. We actually have a lot of neat things we're doing now with, we're running Tai Chi classes throughout Boston.
Awesome.
This summer we're gonna be doing some exciting programming on the Greenway. We actually just started this brand new program where we are training volunteers to provide respite care to caregivers of people with dementia. So these are all things that folks can get involved in.
Wow, and that's very important. Yeah. What are other projects, exciting projects that we can expect from Age Strong?
Sure. So one thing that I think is really neat that we're doing as part of our age-friendly plan is we are creating, in partnership with Boston Main Street's age and dementia-friendly businesses. So we have a certification for age and dementia-friendly businesses. We piloted the program in West Roxbury, and we have 11 businesses trained there. They have made changes to their business so that they can better serve older adult consumers.
How did that come about?
Yeah.
Like, how did you get them involved?
Well, we reached out to them and we said, we showed that really how important older adults are in terms of a market segment, right? They access local businesses all the time, and it's really a win-win with the businesses and the older adults that are shopping there. We have a second pilot location now in Jamaica Plain that we're working on, very different location, and once we learn from these two communities, we're going to look to roll it out throughout the city.
Wow, that's doing a lot of things that that is somewhat challenging, but is rewarding at the same time and very helpful for the aging community. Is there anything happening right now that older adults should know about in Boston?
Yeah, so this is a great time of year to be thinking about taxes. And even if older adults don't have to, even if their income is too low to qualify for submitting taxes, there are programs that you can access if you just get your taxes done. So for example, there are exemptions. There's an elderly exemption that some people might qualify for where they can get money off their taxes. There's also a veterans exemption. There's a residential exemption. So if people aren't applying for those, we want them to apply. There's a program that we operate in collaboration with the assessing department where older adults can actually work off up to $1,500 of their property taxes just by volunteering in a city department, the Senior Property Tax Work-Off Program. So we want people to be applying for that if they're eligible for that. And then there's a state tax credit, the Senior Circuit Breaker Tax Credit. It's actually one of the most underutilized tax credits, but people can actually be getting money back if they qualify for this tax credit.
So many people are intimidated when tax season comes
around too. They are. And Boston has a fabulous tax coalition of tax locations that will do free taxes for people as long as their income is under a certain amount. So for more information on that, folks can call us at the Age Strong Commission right at 311, ask for the Age Strong Commission, and we can help them get connected to one of the free tax sites.
So besides the rebranding of the name, the website change, the mission statement, what else has been updated?
Sure. So another thing that we updated is actually the values that we have as a commission. And this is both values for how we want to work as a team, how we want our staff to work, but also about what values are important to the constituents that we serve. And so we defined our values as inclusivity, respect, patience, integrity, and joy. And I think that defining those is going to help us as we move forward. We also updated all of our social media. So all of our social media you can now access. It all has the same language to it. So it's at Age Strong Boss, B-O-S.
Oh, okay.
So we have a Facebook, a Twitter, and a YouTube account, and that's how you can reach us through those.
As part of your age-friendly work, you're doing what you call front-facing staff training. Could you talk about that?
Yes, sure. I would love to. So this is a really important initiative that's part of our age-friendly work. We are training the staff who work at the city who interact directly with constituents, and especially older constituents. And we want to make sure that whether you're working in the retirement department or whether you're working at Treasury and collections or at one of the registry windows, that you're able to work with older constituents as they come in. So this is a 3-part training. The first part breaks down some of the stereotypes around aging. The second part talks about good communication techniques to use. And the third part is really focused on dementia and how to recognize signs of dementia and what to do when someone you're working with when you think they might have dementia. So we are super excited. We've already trained almost 700 staff members at the city, and we're going to continue on going department to department.
Wow, that's challenging though.
Yeah, it's great. And you know what is so fabulous about it is that we've had such a great response from city departments. They want to learn this information and they want to be serving people in the best way that they can.
Okay, great, awesome. So what are some other, some more programs that you have?
Sure. So one thing that we're doing that we have in a number of locations across the city is called Memory Cafes. So these are programs that meet once a month, and they're designed to be a safe space for people with dementia and their caregiver to come to. And so it's usually a 2 or 3 hour program. There's some activity in the program where people can connect together. We have a meal together, some food, and it's a safe space for people to come. And the neat thing about this is they've been so popular across the city that we just started a new one in Roxbury at the Vine Street Community Center, and we started our very first Spanish-speaking memory cafe for caregivers of people with dementia and the people themselves who have dementia who speak Spanish.
That's excellent.
So for more information, people can call us at the Age Strong Commission.
Okay. What has?
Oh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I have just a couple of. So one other thing is that we are going to be expanding some of the arts and culture programming that we've been doing. And this is really exciting. You'll see it in the upcoming months. We had a fantastic experience with some of the artists in residence working with our seniors across the city, and we really want to build on that work and make sure that there's more arts and culture programming for older adults to access.
Okay, thank you. What has been the response to the name change? What kind of feedback have you?
Sure. Oh my gosh, it's been so positive. Of course, you always have a few people who are getting used to the name, but in large part, it has been very positive. Our constituents feel like they see themselves better in the name. It's a positive name. You know, Age Strong is very positive, and they like that. And I've heard more times than one, I've heard some of our older constituents saying, you know, Age Strong, and they're processing the name, and then they say, Age Strong, that's me. That's how I want to age.
Okay.
And so it's been a really good feedback.
That's incredible. That's awesome. It must be such a pleasure for you to, you know, oversee the organization and just be a part of the developments.
You know, it's really exciting. I have a fabulous team at the Age Strong Commission. We have great people we work with in the community. So it's just a blessing every day.
Emily, can you please come back for the 4th time?
I would love to.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in again. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. You're welcome. If you are interested in learning more about the City of Boston Age Strong Commission, please visit boston.gov/Age Strong. To reach the Age Strong Commission by phone, please call 617-635-4366, or you can simply dial 311. Thank you for watching Commissioner's Corner. I'm Najya Mawasi.